parents immigrated here from Korea some 48 years ago, so I just came over when I was just barely crawling. All the neighborhood kids had bikes, we just rode all over the place. We were just free. Sometimes hard to believe that you're in the same city, but that's the beauty of Toronto. You can be in one neighborhood and go for a ride like 10-15 minutes away and you're like in a totally different area and almost feels like a different city. It's just a great place to live. When I was younger, honestly I didn't know what I really wanted to be. All I knew was cycling, and all I wanted to do was work in the bike industry. I picked up a bike mechanic at my local shop and I just went with it. And then one of my good buddies who was a customer at the time, he said, "Hey Mike, they're hiring right now. You should go apply. I think you'd be great for the job." And I was like, you know what? Seems like a pretty good idea. So the more I looked into it, the more I got hooked, and then next thing you know, I'm sitting in the classroom at the academy, which was quite surreal. So I've been a firefighter for almost 20 years now. Cycling community it's always given back to me in so many different ways, and now it's just put me onto this new career path. It's a funny thing, once you put on that uniform or when people know that you're a firefighter, you get this instant sense of trust and people want to welcome you into their lives, and it's quite rewarding. It's one of the best feelings where people have that trust in you. It's an amazing feeling to know that you've made that difference. I think mountain biking was just exploding in the 90s and I was hooked. I remember just looking at some of these magazines and it just looked wild and crazy and fun, and it was outdoors, it was in the woods. It just seemed like this ideal sport where you can just get out, have a good time, get some fitness and just explore and have a blast. For me, it's just the freedom of being on two wheels. Sometimes with a destination, sometimes with no destination. Just almost being lost in cycling, really. It's just enjoying the ride. Commuting in Toronto, it's really grown exponentially over the years. Just being able to hop on that bike and just get to the downtown core in like 20-25 minutes on a bike, it's still awesome. The city has so much to offer, there's so much to look at, and there's so much going on that hopping on a bike that you can just ride around town, you get to take that all in and just sit back and just watch life go by in the city. It's you get a lot out of it. When you're at night, there's really nobody out there. It's an amazing way of extending the riding season or the time that you can ride. I look at cycling and what has brought me in terms of all the relationships, places that I've been, and it's quite incredible actually. And it continues to give with these great people I meet along the way. I couldn't ask for anything more. It kind of takes you everywhere. If I had my way, I would ride till the day I die. It's, you can probably take my bike to my grave.